Welcome. My name is Mike Markowitz. I'm with the Ancient Numismatic Society of Washington. The most famous biblical coin, probably, and the one that is the most affordable ancient coin, enormously abundant, right? David Hendon, who wrote the standard book, Guide to Biblical Coins, said he handles 10 to 20,000 of these a year. And you can pick up a really nice example down on the show floor for $8. $6 if you drive a hard bargain. What's the story? In the current online CoinWeek.com, I have an article about the widow's mite, this famous biblical coin. Jesus and his disciples are sitting in the temple in Jerusalem watching, people watching, and they're noticing all the big shots coming up to the collection box and throwing in handfuls of silver. And this poor widow comes up and puts in 2 little tiny copper coins. And he says, I say unto you, this poor widow has cast more in than all they which cast into the treasury. For they did cast in of their abundance, but she of her want, from her poverty, gave these 2 little coins. What was the coin? It was probably the pruta of Alexander Jannaeus, because he, by a factor of 100, it was the most abundant small change coin in 1st century Judea. Now that's strange, because this story is taking place about the year 27, maybe, and these coins were not issued after 76. These are coins 100 years old. That would be like finding a 1915 cent in your pocket change. The point is, in the ancient world, coins stayed in circulation until they wore flat, right? In one of the most common coins found in Pompeii, which was destroyed and sealed under lava in the year 79, were legionary denarii of Mark Antony, which were not struck after 31 BC, right? So they were over 100 years old. They were still circulating in Pompeii. So, 2 mites which make a farthing, right? We've run into this farthing business. The translators of King James had a problem because there was no English coin smaller than a farthing, right? So when they said lepta duo, 2 leptons is the Greek text. Lepton in Greek just means a little bitty thing. In the late 1940s, physicists adopted the Greek word lepton to refer to the class of subatomic particles that includes the electron, the positron, and the neutrino. Little bitty tiny thing. On the modern Greek eurocent, right, on the national side, there's a picture of a trireme, an ancient ship, and 1 lepton, because that's the Greek, modern Greek translation of a eurocent, which is not much money. There's a later source that says that 2 of these things were the price of a pomegranate in Israel in the ancient world. And pomegranates grew wild on the hillsides. They were free for the picking. So this was not a lot of money. There's another source that says 256 of these equaled 1 silver coin. So this word mite, it was not a circulating coin. It was an obsolete denomination from across the channel in Flanders, because it was the smallest coin that was known to the translators of the King James Bible. It was worth half a farthing, or 1/8 of a penny. And they're extremely hard to find. It took some doing to find pictures of them even. They show up in Belgian and Dutch coin auctions from time to time, but in good condition, they go for like 100 euros or more, even though they're not much to look at. And in Flemish, it's spelled M-I-J-T, but pronounced Mite. And some of the earlier translators of the Bible into English, because it was illegal to translate the Bible into English, lived in exile over in Belgium or Holland, right, and became familiar with these coins.
If you like this video, we're sure you'll love these 3 videos. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. CoinWeek is the #1 source online for all things numismatic. Visit www.coinweek.com to take your hobby to the next level.